Hello everybody, welcome back. If you're here as a follow-up to my first video, truly welcome back. Look how far we've come. I just had to jump on really quick and do a now 4-month update. I just got my Magic Sleep done yesterday. For fuck's sake, I do not want, I probably shouldn't have said that. I don't even want to wash my hair. I'm just like, my hair has never in its life looked this good. It moves like the gods. It's so soft. Anyhow, let me back up for a second. So yes, so it's been 4 months. It's now May. I got my first one, I think like December 17th. And I will insert a clip because I did do the state of my hair right before I went there. So when I washed my hair last week, what it looked like with my curl pattern and everything. So it was definitely getting to that point where I was like, okay, I need to go back. More so because it's like summer and it's a little, I'm here in New York and it gets a little bit humid. So it just wasn't I don't know, it just wasn't looking as fresh. It wasn't bad by any means. I just honestly wanted the style time to go down a little bit. It was still really quick, but I was just like, my roots were growing in, I felt it. So I just wanted to like be ready for summer. Summer feels like it might actually be a thing and I want to be ready because it's been a long time. So yeah, so I went back. I was a little bit hesitant because it was only 4 months and I was like, it's obviously a little bit pricey. But again, after the year we've had, I just want to look good. I just want to feel good. So we went. It was shorter this time. I think because my hair was a little bit easier to handle and a little bit more hydrated. I don't know if you remember the first video I was mentioning how after they shampoo it, they can't put any products in your hair except for the Magic Sleek. So for me, with, because already shampoo is drying, even if you have a moisturizing shampoo, it still is meant to clean out the hair. So it's very drying and stripping. So if you have no leave-in conditioner or anything, for me, it was like, I don't know, it was like brittle. It's just brittle. I was trying to think of an analogy, but it's just brittle. So that was the part that last time I remember it took a long time. There was like 2 people on there like struggling, and this time it was a lot faster. And again, I think that's just because my hair is just a little bit more softened and relaxed, and then B, a little bit softer just naturally because of this treatment. It's still really weird how like they say this treatment is actually supposed to be good for your hair. It is chemicals, but they say it's supposed to like really just like add additional amino acids and just like be actually good for your hair. And part of me feels like that's true just because of the state that it was in when they only shampooed it. Yeah, so they did it. When they washed it the second time, like once everything was settled, the blow dry time was like 3 minutes. She didn't even use a brush. She literally just had the blow dryer and then was like finger tossing it like this, and then obviously they went in with the straightener after. But like, I'm talking straightener in sections like this big. I mean, also my hair is kind of thin, but like big ass sections, just like boom boom boom. Oh my god, and look at it, it's so soft and like flowy. Oh my goodness. So that is one thing that's interesting and particular to me, is that my hair, I have a lot of it, but it's very fine, which is a little unfortunate because as you can see, like now it looks really good, but it's not like the thickest. And I just think that that is my particular hair and strand type. And she did a little bit of layering because, as you saw in all my other videos, my ends are terrible, but she did, she cut them a little bit. So yeah, so I'm still curious to see what this is gonna look like in like a year when all of my hair is at least grown to this length. Again, it'll probably be longer because this will grow down, but like you can see, I still have a few pieces like closer to the top that are like shorter, and that's not because of layering, that's just because my hair broke. Yeah, so like you can see this difference here. So my hair does look a little bit like thin at the ends, but again, I don't think that's a testament to this treatment at all. I think that's what my hair used to be like. And again, now I'm really understanding the importance of like ends, and I'm just gonna, I kind of took this as an opportunity to like get the trim and really take care of the ends, see if that makes a big difference. But I just think I'm like singing to the gods right now. My hair has never looked this good. I feel like a brand new bitch. Walk with me, talk with me, look at me. Look, whose hair is that? It's mine. It's shiny on its own. Well, no, there's product in it, but still. The health. I feel like it just feels healthy, and it's never ever felt healthy. So I'll do an update when I finally wash this, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna go as long as I can before I have to wash this, because I know I'm not gonna be able to get it to look like this. But I did want you guys to see like the potential, because again, most people are probably better at just straightening their hair than I am. So it's very possible that you could get it to look like this at home. I think it's gonna look great when I wash it. I just know, those people at the salon is like, they could use the exact same product that you have, but there's something different that they do. Their flick of the wrist, their little Salt Bay product, the way they add it, I don't know, it just changes the game. But yeah, I just wanted you to see. Look at the shine. Look at the shine. And it feels like velvet. No, not even velvet. I don't know. It just feels so good. It feels so good. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, so this is it, 4 months. Loving it way more. I also do wonder, I'll be curious to see, because I don't know if you remember in the last video I was saying, she did mention, like the more you get it too, like the more your hair will kind of like absorb it, I guess, because I was a little bit like, ugh, that, it had been 4 months, which again, for the price, it's like, I don't want to go every 4 months. But I did notice when it took this time, once after they did step 2 this time, my ends were a lot straighter. Whereas the first time, I remember my roots were straight, but my ends were still like more curly. I would call them puffy, because that was like curls trying to be straight. So it was more puffy than like a relaxed wave, which again, I didn't mind. And once I start straightening them, it took like, hopefully you've seen the other videos. It doesn't take that long to straighten, so I didn't mind. But I did notice this time, after they did step 2, pretty much the whole thing was straight. Again, the bottom was still a little bit puffier than the roots, but it was like a lot less puffier. So I wonder if that's just like they have been kind of double processed. But again, don't think about double processed in the sense of like relaxers and stuff. Double processed supposedly with like real nutrient inducing chemicals, which I still don't understand. I don't understand how you could have a chemical that's hydrating and beneficial, but maybe I'm equating it to like facials, because chemical peels and stuff, they're chemicals, but they also just do amazing things for your face, and they kind of like, it's necessary. Anyhow, I'm not a doctor or a cosmetologist or anything, so this is just me hypothesizing, but I'm just like, I'm happy. So here's a clip after the first wash. I'm actually really surprised. I thought it was going to be a little bit curlier, but it's a lot straighter from the roots, pretty much down 75%. Obviously, the ends are still a little curly. I think that's still a little bit left over of the damaged part, but there's going to be a breeze. So for this first wash, I actually wanted to see what it would look like if I didn't do any styling to it. So I just put in some Moroccan-oil styling cream and then put it in these 2 loose braids. Obviously, the braids themselves weren't flattering for my hair length. It's just getting really jumbled at the bottom. But look at the roots. It literally looks like I did my hair, but I didn't touch it with a blow dryer, a straightener, anything. I just put in these 2 braids. I maybe was up for about an hour, and then I just slept on it, and this is what it looks like. Still so soft. I actually can't believe how straight it stayed. It's crazy. Yeah, so I feel like if I just did a more intentional braiding pattern, or maybe put it in like buns or something, this could have just been an absolute look just without doing anything to it, which is goals. So yes, Magic Sleek number 2, huge success. Now you know that my hair didn't fall off. So I was the guinea pig, and I got it done twice, and we good. So we'll see. All right, I'll talk to you guys in the next one.